Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yaliali in this incarnation. Well, today, Mercury, the planet of the exchange of information in the processes of the mind, enters Taurus until June 3rd. And I think this transit could be something very collaborative with all the Uranian energy that we are experimenting, because it may be shaky internally and externally, also because of the unexpected events and the acceleration that we feel with Uranus. And Mercury here is very connected with the physical body. That helps us to stay in presence. It absorbs, digests, assimilates the information. It also accumulates it, information that is extracted through the experiences and that has a usefulness, a utility. So people that could have this planet in this position may be connected to manual arts, many times, such as ceramics, or things that are linked with the Dutch. The communication that is used is precise. The words are not too many, but the ones that are needed. So the thought goes through the body. It is transmitted, what is perceived, smelled, felt. So in relation with Mercury in Aries, the energy, the Aryan energy is sparkling and initiates, but in its shadow, it can begin something with a lot of impulse and it stays there in the initial fire. Then it has to learn to sustain. The energy of Taurus is very slow, solid. It gives form, perseveres. The consistency is a characteristic of Earth energy. But precisely because it is in an earth sign, Mercury here seeks to materialize, but especially those things that contribute to the value and that contribute to the well-being and the enjoyment too. So the shadows of this Mercury are linked with attachments to material objects, but also could be linked with people, or to give priority to the enjoyment, the pleasure, in imbalance, turning it into hedonism, and this difficulty that I was mentioning yesterday to change their mind, to change the from ideas in a posture, a position. So with the Sun, we illuminate, we become more conscious. With Venus, we identify the desire, what we need, what we want to attract, and what we feel attracted to. This applies for the desires of the soul and relationships. So to the things we want to co-create on the experience. And with Mercury, we take it to the mental process. So this way, we can bring to Earth the changes that Uranus are inviting right now to make, with realism and calmness. The energy of Taurus is very linked with this. But with realism, I am not referring, as I said the other day, I don't remember when, that there is no dream impossible, but this is about being conscious about how we are approaching the process of manifestation, understanding that this requires an energetic giving, a development of our potential. And as much as we invest energy, time, and resources in the world of the matter, we also have to do that in our internal world, because there is where all the obstacles are created. All the greatest obstacles that we have, they emerge from our mind focusing on the problem and not on the solution, or rejecting even the solution. So the moon continues to be in Leo until the afternoon of here in Argentina. And when the mind, yesterday I was telling that the energy of Leo is very linked with the inner child. So when the mind starts to operate this way, we have to re-educate it as if it was a child, with patience, with love, and boundaries too. So we already have active the square, the tension with Pluto in Aquarius that is retrograde, and Pluto always, especially in tensions, steers the things in order to remove what needs to be disposed. So if there are resistances to change, because Pluto is telling us that the new ideas and the new ways to approach our processes now require an empowerment from us. So if there are resistances to change, this could be felt with more intensity because it is a tension and a square. But with empowerment, I am referring to choose consciously to what we are giving our power with our mental focus. Pluto puts in evidence the patterns in which we are seeing the energy and the thoughts that are creating these deviations, to put it in some way, of the purpose of the soul. An example with Mercury in Taurus could be linked with the lack of recognition of our own value, attachments, to attach ourselves to the things we want to be, how we want to be how we want the process to be, or in general focusing in aspects of reality or people that are not collaborating with us. So this happens precisely to identify it and so we can transform it. It is perfected on May 17th, so this is increasing. And it is inviting us to let go of control and let die whatever thing it needs to die in ourselves. So I just wanted to leave this message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.